Hey everybody, Dave from Projector People back again today to show off a very special unit that we received from Optima. Optima has been on their game lately, sending us demo units for us to evaluate and check out and show off to you guys, so we thank Optima very much. Obviously we sell a lot more than Optima here, but Optima's really been on their game, so we appreciate that very much. Let's start off by taking a look at the box. The box is very iPhone-ish. We'll kind of talk about that in a second. And what I mean by that is the packaging is very sturdy, well made. We'll get the box out of the way. Goodbye, box. Let's open the thing up and see. So, before we do that, the case itself is a nice neoprene container, softish hard, very protective, but not so hard that you're gonna want to have a gorilla jumping down on it. So inside the box, we have a remote. We have a handy strap, in case you want to take it camping with you or just lug it on your backpack. And then everything else is packed up really nice and tight inside here, which is great. You have your HDMI cable. We'll get that out of the way. You also have your power stuff, which we'll look at in a second, your batteries, and the important thing, the projector. This can't be a projector, can it? It's too small. Yep, it is a projector. It's smaller than an iPad mini. Actually, it's a little wider than an iPad mini, but as far as length and width, it's much smaller. It'll probably be the next iPhone 8 size. So, it doesn't look like there's a focus wheel on the front. It's very light. It's only a pound. We have some inputs and outputs. We'll talk about those in the back, in a second rather. And then you have some venting for cooling, and then you have a power switch. And then there's a little focus. I know I'm kind of spinning this around so fast, but Daniel will get better pictures in a second. So let's get this out of the way, take everything out, and run this thing through its paces while I talk about the features. Great, so on the back we have a DC port for your AC adapter. You have a USB 2.0. You have an HDMI with MHL capability, which is great for like Roku sticks or anything that requires powered streaming. You have a USB 3.0, which is fantastic. That's future-proofing your device. You have an Ethernet port. You have an AV out, and you have an SPDIF port. We have the IntelliGO running. It's running on just our wall in here, which is a slight orange peel, gray wall. It shouldn't affect the color really much, but it is not on a screen, just so you guys know. And it's sitting back right now, I would say roughly 7 feet from the screen, or from the wall. So it's just sitting on a table by itself on the wall, and it's casting a surprisingly large image. Now, we have the lights off in here, but there is some ambient light coming in. So this is the home screen. After you start it up, this is what you're presented to. It is hooked up with built-in Wi-Fi, so that was one of the things I was unsure about. When you go to the Wi-Fi, I'm not going to do anything here. It'll pick all the Wi-Fi options that you have, and then you have other settings here. You have your direct connections, your AV, your HDMI, and well, let's just go to settings. I didn't go to this before. And let's get right into the apps. So this is an Android-based device. It does come equipped with Android kind of store where you can select all the applications that Android store would have. But if we go right into apps, this is what you have to start off with. Office, I'm not sure what's going on there. The Kodi app, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what the Kodi app is. And then we have YouTube, which we did install. Then you have a browser, you have your Aptoid TV, and then you have your file. The Aptoid TV, I guess we can click on that. Here's all the applications that you have available to you. You can select from one of these segments or groups, and then pick applications that interest you. So for example, I don't know, let's go to shopping, and here's what's there. It's the traditional type of Android thing. If you have a Fire tablet or Android device, this is probably very familiar to you. But it is really cool to have built in to the unit itself. Again, it is 720p, but for a dorm or for a small apartment and you want a big screen and you don't want to take up the space, I think it's a really nice value. And the price on this, I believe, is only $429. So this is a $429 unit. Be a great Christmas present for somebody, a great second TV or projector for somebody, or if you're sending your kids off to school. Note, this is not 4K. This is 720p. Still looks pretty good. Colors are nice. Contrast is nice. 15,001 contrast. Surprisingly, a lot of sound from the speaker. There's the speaker control. I'm only halfway up. Probably would not want to go up more than halfway. Okay. And that is the Optima IntelliGO.